used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving is like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. Neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. So empty deep within, where did I go wrong? Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions.
Hello, you beautiful people, you. Lady in a PJs, look. Well, I'm in that there London. That there London. Yeah. I'm on my way to King's Cross. It's Wednesday morning, it's 7:30. Been to this site before, it's a little bit on the tight side on the turn. It's not too bad, we'll deal with it. I don't know what the audio is going to be like. I've got the new recorder, but the microphone, the external microphone, you know, the clip-on microphone, ain't compatible. So I had to order another one of them. Oh well. So that was ordered at the weekend, so hopefully it'll be here sometime this week, and next week we can get that a go. We'll get there, we will get there, so it's either going to be half decent with that, or it's going to be rubbish. I'm going to swear then. It's going to be rubbish using the camera mics, the built-in camera mics. But we'll see. Let the bus come through, because I'm a good man like that. Is he going to say thank you? Not a thing, not a single thank you, nothing. I could have easily made him wait then. Not even a raise of the hand or anything. Good of him, that. Good of him. So what this week we've done? I did that Rochester run again yesterday. I loaded out of Newark with precast concrete pilings. I went down to Rochester. Did it again. Did it last week. I will remember to vlog it next time I do it. I keep forgetting. And then I run back up to our yard at Rugby from Rochester, swapped trailers and picked up this one. Gave the truck a wash before I got onto this trailer. washed all the chassis and all that good stuff. And I got to Newport Packard Services last night. Had an hour on the toolbox on the driver's side on this. It's bad. It's going to need a lot of work to get it up to standard. One thing I'm noticing about London, a lot more than normal, and that's the amount of rubbish. The amount of rubbish on the floor is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You can see it yourself. You can see it all on the footpath over there. It's obviously because because morons can't bother to pick it up and put it in a bin rather than just chuck it on the floor. But obviously the council's not working like it should be because of this, because of the virus. So we're going into a building site. Obviously, I've got precast concrete on. I don't know if I've already said that. And that chap there can't be bothered to wait for a green light on his push bike. But hey, he's got a push bike. He can do what he likes, can't he? Far to go now. Van's steaming up the outside of me. Take this lane because I ain't getting through that side. You take your time, pal. Van's in a rush. It's all one way system that just come through there. Alright, snotty nose, excuse the expression, but it's true. It's not the best route to get into site in this, but it's the approved route, so I'm going for it. Oh, talking about rubbish collections, there's your man there, running around picking bags up. Fair play to him with his mask on. Another push bike there, can't bother to wait for a red light. This trailer I've got on's an extended trailer, trombone trailer, so it creaks and groans when you go out bends. It doesn't like being heavy. Go under this railway bridge. The right hand side turning is where we'll come out. The site's behind these buildings here. We actually come out of there. The site's to its right. Go down to a set of lights and there's a tight right hand turn. I've got a feeling I'm going to be sat around for ages because I take booked in till 10 o'clock and it's 7:30, like I said, like 25 to 8 now. But we'll see. But it's this right turn here I need to take it nice and wide to the left. Show me sauce. So clear that headboard. Good. I'm going to turn front camera off now. Must remember to do so. Rubbing the curb on that side. One of our trucks here, look. One of our trucks here. So I'm going to put it on the curb, just about here. think I'll love you and leave you for now. We'll go see what the deal is and see how long it is before we start. So I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Bye for now. Right guys, we've got to go to the holding area. That's what I expected. I figured I'd take you down through the lanes. It is a public highway, so I can't understand why I can't film. I can't see a reason why I can't film it. It's a public highway after all. So one of ours here. Mr. Happy. Yeah, I'm going around to the holding area, mate. I wasn't sure. Yeah, you got a eyes in your ass. I wasn't sure if he was going to go across it or not. Gets a bit nippy through here. Oh, I'm ready for breakfast. Oh, I bet that's a bit noisy, isn't it? Let's get that up. Ready for some breakfast. Frosties for breakfast, of course, as always. It's this right turn here. It's a really bad place to park your car. That guy obviously thinks the same as me. Stupid place to park your car. One thing you don't do here is let's do something you're not told, because they get a bit arsey about it. A bit snug. That's very, very close, is that? That went a bit tight. Yeah. Where?
The back. All this time, look at this person.
Happy?
Yes, thank you.
That was hard work. Also because of them. But we're in it now. That's all that matters. Same way. Get some breakfast and I will give you guys a sit rep later on. Time now, 7:45. See how long it takes. See you soon, guys. Bye. Well, that was epic. We got here at what time did I leave you? 7:45. Time now, 2 o'clock. I was sat in the holding area for a little over 3 hours. Which would have put me to what, 9, 10, 11, 12, just after 12. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh. And I've been under the crane on site for around 2 hours. So it's done. It's a horrible reverse out. I did ask if I could film and they didn't want me to. It's a horrible. It's really tight and it's blind. It's a fairly shallow blindside reverse. It's really not fun. It's really not fun. So now we're on the way to Stockbridge, which is near Southampton. And I'm loading some balconies apparently. We're now going to a building site at Wembley. I'll let this young man cross because I'm nice like that. So now it's quiet, there's not a lot of traffic in town. We're going to go across town. Normally I just go straight back out to the A1, but it's quiet enough. I'm going to go across town. Clear and free, we're off. That junction I've just come out is the one that I said, I pointed out to you on the way in. I said we'll be coming out of. So yeah, apparently it's King's Cross Academy that they're building. wasn't sure what it was, if it's an academy apparently. Some kind of a school, college, university, something along those lines. I don't know. So we'll go this way and we'll see what kind of a mess we can make of town. There's a lot more traffic. Don't get me wrong, it's not busy, not by a long shot, but there's a lot more traffic on the roads lately than there has been over the last few weeks. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Yeah, there's a lot more traffic on the roads, on the motorways and that. A lot more traffic now than there has been over the last couple of weeks. I think people are just starting to think there's nothing wrong with it coming out. I don't know. Well, that's you right there. I do believe it's actually King's Cross Station. Yeah, that's King's Cross, and then further to the right, I don't know if you can actually see it on camera, but it's there's Paddington's as well. Paddington's? No, it's not even Paddington. It's St Pancras. St Pancras Station. Further to the right. I think I might be correct in saying Eurotunnel goes from there as well. This could be a bit nippy. Normally this would be absolutely rammed with cars, traffic. It's 20 mile an hour limit now as well. Slow it down. I've got some juice down here, look, if you can just slap it. Really annoying. Looks like turn. Clear. So what I do is hit a telegraph pole or a lamp post or a traffic light. All bugged up. No, it's not coronavirus. Don't get a snotty nose with coronavirus. I suppose these, and this isn't racist in any way, shape or form before anybody gets on the soapbox, I suppose all these Asian women that have got wearing a full, the burqa, the hijab or whatever you want to call it, I don't know, but the face veils, I suppose they don't have to wear masks, do they? Oh man. London bus! This is where we get saturated. We've got one cycle just come past me. I've got another two coming down inside of us now. Just see on camera there, weaving in and out of traffic. That first cycle has gone through the red light. It's sensible. Another one coming to us right now. And he's not stopped either. That's not through the bus. No, he didn't stop for red light either. So 50% of the cyclists then didn't stop for red lights. Cars down there. I need to swing wide here, so I need to be careful that I don't get somebody coming down the inside of me. There you go. And it's tres warm. Air conditioning on. It's too loud. Right, so off to us right now is King's Cross Station. I do believe that petty one there is St Pancras Station. In fact, I know that's St Pancras Station. Or now it is. It must have been a space. Yeah. St Pancras. There's a building down here I spent months coming in, bringing in and it's a building back there, it's called Francis Crick Institute. When I worked for a previous employer, we spent months and months and months bringing in precast concrete to that site. Bus just went through red. Well, this is Euston Road, the A501. Euston Road, you'll have seen that on a Monopoly board. Shattered. I had a nanny up as well. I'm going to take you for a ride out of town. You'll see a few sites down here. Madame Tussauds is up here on the right hand side. So I'll take you for a ride out of town with me. I might not have a lot to say, but with state audio, you're not that bothered anyway. If the lights ever change. Hey! Well, he's too busy messing about. Come on, love. Moped sat back there. Or in a skip truck. I'm not going into a bus lane until I'm allowing room to get past me. That's the way I should. Right. Can't believe how quiet it is. It's like being in here on a weekend. This is normally rammed. Scooter coming up on the outside of me. £30-mile-an-hour speed limit, so we'll keep the speed down. Be a good boy. Do as we're told by Mr. Naughty Policeman. Naughty Policeman? Yeah, you know what I mean. Just talking crap, aren't I? Ultimately, we're aiming for the A40. The A40 will pick up the M25, down the M25 to the M3, head round towards Southampton that way. I'm not sure if I've loaded at this place before. I've got a feeling I have. So we'll find out. I do enjoy driving through London, occasionally. I don't want to do it every day, I want to do it all the time. But to occasionally come down and drive through London, it's quite nice, seeing how the other people live. You know, you've got the likes of that chap there who just passed on the path. He's very obviously homeless. And then, you know, normally 100 yards later on you'll see somebody that's dressed out in, you know, all the designer gear. You know, that spend more on a pair of underpants than that man spends on his food shopping for the week. You know what I mean? Or probably for the month even. But they're pretty much rubbing shoulder to shoulder. So it's really interesting to see. Brakes. Marylebone Road. Another one for your Monopoly board. Bus is coming back past me now. Handbrake applied. Got a text message off office. We get random text messages sent out to they get sent out to all the group, you know, to the group message to all the drivers. It's not some kind of BS. I'm really not that interested. I'm not really not that interested. Basically, it was telling you how to do your job. Obviously, some people are not doing the job properly. Well, aren't you a jerk? That was clever. That little truck there decided to pull across in front of the bus. And the bus didn't want to stop. Well, that building to you right now is Madame Tussauds, which is shut. There's probably queues all the way down that pavement. Both directions, down the side street, all the way down the main street. People queuing to get in. Not today! You know how much money they're losing. You know how much it costs them. This whole virus, I wonder how much money it's costing just Madame Tussauds themselves. Must be a hell of a lot of money. Must be a hell of a lot of money. It's good to see a lot of these people walking around with the masks on and that, but I don't know if I addressed it last week, but wearing of gloves, I don't see the point. Unless you're going to change gloves very, very often. Totally pointless wearing gloves. There's a small thing called cross-contamination. For example, right, I was in Waitrose yesterday, and the guy was quite rude, to be fair. The guy behind the till. I'd been to the toilet. I'd scrubbed my hands, being a good boy. I washed my hands thoroughly, and I went and got a ready-made pasta for my lunch. And he didn't want to take my cash, even though, for the start off, he's there with mask on. He might even have goggles on. No, I don't think he did. Mask and gloves. And I put my stuff down. He says, right, can you stand back, please? Oh, fair enough, fair enough. So he did what he had to do. Then he refused to take money off me, even though it says it's card payment or contactless preferred. Didn't say it only. So I'm perfectly within my right to pay cash. Anyway, I only wanted to pay cash. I didn't want to pay card. So anyway, eventually relented, and then he had the audacity, because I went like that to scratch my nose, right, back of my wrist, back of my arm. Bear in mind, I'd already just washed my hands anyway, and he says, "You can't do that." Do what? Touch your face. Well, I didn't touch my face, did I, mate? I scratched my nose. I said, I've just been and washed my hands, and I've got no more contact with you anyway, so what's the difference to you? So I'm going back to my truck now. Anyways, he says, I says, well, you've just cross-contaminated the products I've just bought. Why have I? Wearing my gloves. Yeah, but what about the products that you just touched from the customer before you? I says, they've touched them with their bare hands, so they've potentially contaminated the product that they've picked up, which you've then picked up wearing those gloves. So you've probably contaminated your gloves with whatever's on their product. I said, and now you've picked up my product and you've touched the money that I've just put in my pocket. I said, do you understand where I'm coming from? I said, if you're going to wear gloves, every single customer you should be changing them. And I don't think I need to do that. But cross-contamination is a very, very simple one to explain. If you touch two different things, you potentially cross-contamination. But it's things like, if you see it in the supermarket a lot, so people put the gloves on and go shopping, to the point where some supermarkets are told you not to wear gloves anymore. But you'll see people wearing the gloves, which it's up to them, and they'll get a medi wipe or whatever, a disinfecting wipe to clean the trolley down, and then they'll go messing about handling all the different foods, different produce and stuff. They'll select a few bits and pieces, put it in the basket, and then halfway around they get a text message off the partner, can you pick me up such and such? Still got the gloves on, get the phone out, answer the text message, prodding away at the buttons, and then they might get a phone call, so they answer the phone call, stick it to the face, and then they'll go pay, they'll get the purse or wallet out, get the card out, do that contactless, still with the gloves on, so wallet or purse in one hand, card in the other hand, do whatever they've got to do. So all this time, all these products that are touched, anything they've touched around that store, that's not being disinfected, not being sterilised, which 90% of it hasn't, has potential of picking up something onto their gloves. Need to be in that line because of the width. And then obviously anything they touch thereafter, i.e. the phones, the purse, the wallet, the cards, has got a potential then of it being cross-contaminated onto the cards. Which is fine while you've got your gloves on. That's not a problem whatsoever, as long as you keep your hands away from your face. It's not a problem. But the problem comes when you get back to your car, you finish with your trolley, you go put it away. Bear in mind you've probably touched your car keys, you've touched the door handles, you've touched the boot, you've touched the carrier bags, you've touched all the products that's in those carrier bags. You go take your trolley back, you take your gloves off, throw them in the bin, as most people do, throw them on the floor or throw them in the trolleys. And then you go back to your car, you touch your door handle, you touch your car keys with bare hands. Understand cross-contamination now? As I explained it to the wife, your hands can be completely and utterly covered in virus, this coronavirus, completely covered in it. As long as you've thoroughly washed them afterwards, I don't think it's a problem. The problem comes when you start sticking stuff in your face, like food or fingers. I need to change lanes. Well, that was a bit boring coming out of London, wasn't it? That was easy. We're on to the A40 now, which takes us to the 25. Onto the 25, as I said, and then down to the M3. Bomb burst down there. I started at 6 o'clock this morning, so I've got plenty of time. I've got to be back in Wembley. I think I was told 8 o'clock in the morning, which, again, plenty of time. There's not going to be any hardship to make that delivery time. And as it's balconies, it should be best part finished, which means it should be nice and clean. Because I've just spent a couple of hours cleaning the truck, which is looking pretty sweet. So I will leave you for now, and I'll chuck up some time lapse. I'll first pop a bit of time lapse. Not much to show you today, have I? I've been doing all. But yeah, we'll chuck up some time lapse, and I will catch up with you when I'm further down and closer to where I'm going. I'll speak to you soon, guys.
Soul, hurt and fire and ice. Raindrops, teardrops, a good old cry. Daytime and nighttime, the light makes me blind. Life leaves scars. You're the only one with access to the backstage of my heart. Will heal the broken parts. You walked this road before, and then I locked door to the backstage of my heart. No time, slow time, truth and denial. Homecoming, home longing, lost and I'm found. Your hand, my hand, a burning desire. Sad smile, sad eyes, leave 'em behind. Life leaves scars. You're the only one with access to the backstage of my heart. Will heal the broken parts. You walked this road before, and then I locked door to the backstage of my heart. Try to run or walk away, let's figure out a way to stay. There's a way for us to rise above. We walked this road before, found that unlocked door to the backstage of my heart.
Hi guys. Scott Andrews territory, this, isn't it? No idea where I'm going. Literally following the sat nav. Got 3.5 miles to go apparently. Mile and a quarter is going to turn right. I think it's telling me turn right to a little village. Packet of crisps. Is it a bit tush? A bit tough. So it's actually nowhere near Southampton. Southampton postcode, as in a Sierra Oscar, it's an SO postcode. But it's closer to Andover, Winchester. It's north side of Winchester. Quick Google, it doesn't look very big on the site either, the premises that we're going to. Push back. Just turning left, look. See ya. Makes life a bit easier. Trying to get past him. Have another look at the maps once I've got loaded. See if there's an easier way of getting out of here. To be honest, it weren't bad. It's right here apparently. Well, there's lots of tyre track marks from trucks, so not too bad. It's certainly been used by trucks. So we'll go for it. Hello, Mr. Postman. Poo. Should have stopped. I've got 2 letters I need to post. Gotta get them, couldn't I? I quick natter with the wife earlier. The kids are doing her nutting. So what is it now? 3 weeks is it? It's been off? 3 or 4 weeks? Not half term now. Take that call. Joseph? Well, obviously you won't have heard that because I will have muted the call. The essence of that phone call, albeit brief, was hang fire, I might be changing your job. Well, I'm on the doorstep. Yeah, I know, but I might be changing your job. I'm 1.5 miles away. So, we'll park here. I'll get back to you when he's got back to me. Speak to you soon, guys. Right, yeah, change of plan. We're now heading. Just this bit done. We're now heading to Solar Protective Clothing, Tredegar Wharf, Southampton. And guess which way it is? It ain't that way. I've got to find somewhere to turn around and go back to the way. Snuggle off there because it's quite rough. We need to find somewhere to turn and go back to the way. A little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Apparently it's something to do with, I've got an extended trombone trailer on. It's just recalculated, so. I've got a trombone, an extending trailer, and apparently the job's something to do with that, so they need an extender at this job, so that's why they called me off these balconies that I was collecting. that's the excuse, and that's what we're sticking to. So we'll do as we're told, shall we? So we'll have a tool on back down here. I might do a bit of time lapse while we're buzzing down this road. And I'll catch up with you when I'm in Southampton. Shouldn't be long. It's only 20 minutes away. Sorry, 20 miles. 52 minutes. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now.
Walking round in circles, wondering where to start. This long overdue conversation, why we're falling apart. Awake, tossing and turning, one more endless fight. Since I heard you were talking to someone else last night, thank you for making it easy to leave. Thank you for letting me know how I feel. It's the heart that hurts the most, but I'm ready to
Right, well, I had one of those little brain farts. I completely forgot to record coming in. However, the show. But the story gets worse. We'll backtrack a little bit, shall we? Oh, itchy nose. Last time I saw you, before the bit of time lapse, I was coming to this place just down here on the left. Solent protective coatings, not clothing, it's coatings. Me, I can't read. Well, I'm on the road. Takes another phone call. Forgot about that. Given up on that one. Can you go back to the original one? Now, you saw the state of the roads. They weren't exactly big. So anyway, I fought my way, and I ended up doing a massive loop to come back. And then I had to take sat-nav wanted me to take a left turn, which was on a 6'6" width limit. So I made a couple of phone calls, one being the customer, no answer there, which didn't sound very good. A couple of our drivers, I'll spare that again, you dirty boy. Yeah. Spare that again. Yeah, a couple of our drivers who've been doing flats for ages, neither of them answered when I needed them. But then I get a phone call from the office. Forget that. Gone, aren't they?
No way to park, is he?
No, I'm going back to Ronham. What time in the morning?
They're not going to park.
See you at 8 o'clock? Well, I don't know how I'm going to get an escorted load out of there, 'cause it's massive. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I stopped there to speak to escort driver. By the sounds of it, this load's going to be escorted out of here to Milton Keynes. I don't know how I'm going to get it out of there with all those roadworks there. I don't know, we'll worry about that in the morning. So yeah, stress levels through the roof. So yeah, they sent me to here. When I was parked down there trying to find out how to get back into that other place, the original place I was going, he rings me back and says, "Forget that." He says, "Go back to Southampton." I'm like, "Do you realise how tight it is around here?" Anyway, got down here, and as I was approaching the site, one of our lads were coming out with a normal flat, a non-extender, just a normal 45, and he says, "They've gone." He says, "They've gone home." He says, "They wouldn't wait any longer." So I went down the road because I knew there was a roundabout down there. Did a U-turn on the roundabout, came back, parked up, went to the office. I'm waiting for a phone call back now. And then I spotted, as you've just seen there, I spotted the escort driver. Parked up, he's having his night out there, and Don't know if you heard it on, but 8 o'clock in the morning, which I can't say I'm very pleased about in the slightest. Somebody needs a good rift in somewhere in the office. Someone needs you telling off. This chap here to the right now, he's got his face mask around his chin, yeah, he's sat there poisoning himself with cigarettes. And then no doubt when he's put his cigarette out, with his gloves on, playing with his phone. Remember what I said earlier? Oh, bless him. I was nearly involved in a crash earlier. Not my fault at all, in the slightest, anywhere near sheer my fault. Going down a country lane, cyclist ahead of me, checks my mirror, there's a van way back in the distance. Bear in mind I'm doing 50 miles an hour, way back in the distance. So I indicates, pulls out, checks my mirror again. Well, obviously I checked it previously, and what did I see? Shortly after I've pulled out, but this massive cloud of smoke where he's locked up. This little van, it's like a caddy or something like that. He's obviously been going so fast, and he can't have been concentrating on where he's going, because he'd have seen me indicate and pull across. I had loads of time to pull out. Had he been doing speed limit, loads of time. And like I say, when I did move, I always check my mirror, and it was nowhere near me. And the next thing I know, there's this massive cloud of smoke, and it was right on my back bumper. I don't know how he missed me, how he stopped in time, I do not know. But he did. And then he was pulling over to the left hand side to try and find out why I was sat in the middle of the road. And then he ended up hanging right back, because I think he realised he'd quite royally screwed up and nearly smashed his van. Because if he'd already hit my trailer, it wouldn't have made no difference to the unit. Boom, boom, Facebook. The reason I get two, I get one off the phone and one through the stereo because it's still on Bluetooth. I can park on the side of the road there, but I'm not, because I want to shower. I want to shower. So I'm going out to Road Services, that's where I'm going to spend the evening tonight. It's about 5 miles away, 7 miles away. 7 miles away, well, I'll come back in the morning. So I'm going to start at 6 in the morning, even though I'm not due till 8. I'm not prepared to push my start time so late. I'm not doing it. I am waiting on a phone call back. I might even change my job. I doubt it. I may do. I hope they don't try sending me back to that original place, because I've been really miffed. Oh, well. So today has been a total and utter, well, not a total waste of time, but I got that load off at King's Cross. Everything else has been a bit of a pain in the butt. So yeah, I'll leave it for now. I don't know if I'm doing any cleaning tonight. If I do, I might video a bit, put that on for you. If I don't, I won't. If not, I'll speak to you again in the morning. So take care, guys. See you soon. Good morning, beautiful people. You. Well, it's Thursday morning, and it's all gone Pete Tong again. I don't even know where I left you yesterday. I think I was on my way to Southampton. I got to Southampton last night, and did I sign off? I think I signed off actually. I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, I did. I signed off after leaving Southampton last night after failed collection, didn't I? Well, I got back there this morning. Ridiculous reversing. Really, really tight to get into the site because of the roadworks. Stood on my mind all night, thinking that if it's an half decent length, I ain't getting out of that gate, I ain't getting out of that yard. And anyway, so I got in there, spoke to the guys on the site, and it's 20 metres, well 19.7 metres. There's absolutely no chance. I'll put some photos up while I'm talking now. I took some photos of the street and the exit. There was no way. There's one hole, a hole of about 4 foot square, that is just completely in the wrong place. Had it not been there, I stood a chance of getting round. Well, I would have got out, without a doubt. I would have got out, but because that was there, there's absolutely no chance, none whatsoever. So I've been sat around the office asking me to load it and give it a try, and I'm adamant about loading it. The company that we were at there said if they load it, they have to unload it, they will be billing us for it, which is fair enough. Anyway, so they pulled me out. The road workers are there working on the actual road, and they're backfilling the holes as we speak. They've put all the rubble and soil and back in it. They're just putting a layer of concrete on, and then I don't know if it's tonight or this afternoon or tonight, they're going to be tarmacking it, and the roadworks will be lifted. So they're going to send me in tomorrow to pick up the 20 metre load. They'll be able to get out there. And just pulling out just the unit alone, it was a normal 45 foot trailer, so what is that, 13.7 metres. It was tight, just getting it out as it was. So there's absolutely no chance of getting another 6 metres behind me. It's just not going to happen. Apparently they had somebody reverse in with 20 metre on when there was no roadworks there, and he took the wall out because it's that tight. So the wall's new, so it wasn't going to happen. I figured that last night, it wasn't going to happen. So like I say, now I'm on my way to Cardiff. Pick up something. I don't remember what it was. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Oh, I'll remember. Selfies. Last week's vlog, which is entitled "Sitting on the Dock of This Bay." I'll try remember to stick a link up over there. I always forget, but I'll try. I asked you to send me selfies. Reason for this is my plan was at Peterborough in May to anybody come to say hi, as a subscriber to the channel. I don't want to say a fan of the channel, that's all. No, subscribe. We'll leave it at subscribe. Anybody that follows my channel, I want you to come up and see me at Peterborough, and we'll get a selfie together. But obviously Peterborough's been postponed, it's been cancelled for May, been postponed, put back to late August because of this coronavirus. But I'm an impatient kind of a sod, and I want to do the selfie thing with you guys. So obviously we can't get together to get the selfies, so I asked you to send me a selfie, a clean selfie I might add. And so far you've been very, very good, the ones I've got. I've had about a dozen so far. So send me a photograph, whether it be you, your wife and kids, you and your truck, you and your dog, don't care, just keep it clean. You can send that 3 different ways, and that tip has just gone straight through that bright red light. You can send it one of 3 different ways. You can send me a messenger on Facebook, a DM on Instagram, or you can send me via email. My direct email, which is witteringtrucker@gmail.com. I'll stick it on the screen below if I remember. So yeah, send them across. The idea for it is I'm going to do a video montage. When I get enough together, a couple of dozen, I'm going to do a video montage of some of you guys. So you're not just getting shout outs, you're getting your fizzog. Your fizzog, as Yorkshire lads call it, fizzog, face. Get your face on my channel. And it's nice for me to see the people behind the names. So yeah, get them sent. Something else as well. I did a posh voice. I did a posh voice in my last vlog, and they've challenged me to do a full, complete week's vlog in that voice. Ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen, sorry. So right, I'm going to toot on, get over towards Cardiff a bit. So I'm going to go 34 to M4 I think, probably. Need fuel as well, so yeah, probably straight up the M4, up to the A34, just slow down, and across the M4 straight to Cardiff. I'll just put some time up there. Catch up in a bit, guys.
I hoped we were gonna make it. He promised we would find the time, dreaming for eternity, creating perfect memories. Yeah, we hoped we were gonna make it. Little did I know that time would take us to a place where love could grow, but in a different way. Bigger than they'd say. Now looking at you keep me going back to those days, capable of keeping track of how many nights could pass. Cheap hotels and driving fast, and the radio playing our soundtrack. Broken love, tequila and bluegrass. Evenings just like movie scenes along the roads in Tennessee. Dreaming of what we could be from the back of your dad's red track.
Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. I'm in Cardiff-ish. It's a tad warm. 17 degrees on the dashboard. It feels warmer. Sat have decided they wanted to take me down a nice B road. Well, I decided I didn't want to go down that B road. So a quick map appreciation. I see much nicer coming in this way. What have we got left? 2.25 miles. 2.25 miles. Just had one of our lads on phone telling me not to laugh at him when he told me something, and he fell out of his truck last night. Climbing down and to go put some rubbish in a bin, and he's thinking he's had some grease or something on his boot, and he's slipped off one of the steps and it's fell out of his truck. Could have been a lot worse. He's bruised all his stomach. It could have been a lot worse. An old workmate of mine fell out of his truck and snapped his knee. Spent 8 months off work because of it. So, there's an ose there. See that ose laid down? Ose. Apparently this place we're going is for cladding, roof cladding. What that comprises of, who knows? Guess we'll find out when we get there, won't we? I'll try and get some footage if they'll let me film, or we shall see. I've absolutely no idea where I'm going, man, so I'm literally running blind on sat nav for the moment. Did have a quick look at Google Earth earlier, or Google Maps. But the site's big enough. I'm not going to name the site, but it's big enough so it shouldn't be that hard to find. Once we get there, that is. It's a nice pleasant road, it's lovely and smooth. So the essence of walking a dog is you put the dog down and let it walk. You see that? Carry it. I've never understood that, why people carry the dogs. straight on at this roundabout. Flipping heck. I guess that's one to stick in the memory banks. Aldi RDC. Horses. This container in front of me is a bit heavy because it's very slow for Mark. Cracking parking there. Lollies. Pinewood Studio Wales in there. What TV programmes to make there then? What are you guys going like at me? I think messing it, comment below. Tell me what they're making there, do you reckon? Well, he's going left. Indicators are obviously broken, but he's going left. No. He's telling me it's up there, but I don't believe it is up there. I think it's in there. I've just seen one of our lads in there. I don't believe it's up there. So I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to go into here. I'll speak to security and ask the question. So I'm going to shut you off now, and I've just seen it's over there. I'll shut you off now, guys, and I'll catch up with you when I'm loaded. Speak to you soon. Bye for now. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, I got loaded at Cardiff, and I've just had a 45-minute break in this lay-by at the side of the 449. Thank you, Mr. Car Driver, for not moving over and letting me walk out. You a rude person. Yeah, I just had a 45-minute break at just on a lay-by. On the 449, heading up to Goole. I've got this tip in Goole. That's as far as I know. I've got an address. No idea what time I'm due on site or anything. I don't know. They've not told us anything yet. Nothing on the job. It just says to be confirmed. So I'm going to get on a bit further north, make a phone call, see what's happening with the delivery, with the address, etc. I also need to find out if I'm working Saturday. We had a text message sent out earlier asking for volunteers for Saturday, so you know me, I don't say no. So I'll put my hand up. I can do Saturday or Sunday if they need me. Do Saturday, Sunday, and then have Monday off. Reduce my break. Do a 4-day week next week then. So I've loaded with I want to call it roofing sheets, corrugated roofing sheets of different sizes of them things. It's not a great deal of weight in it. Lift axle has gone, or tag axle has gone down, so but it's not a great deal of weight in it, judging by the way I'm going up this hill for starters. It hasn't come off limiter yet. So it's going quite well, so I would have thought it'd be, I reckon, probably 10 ton at the most. Not even that, probably. Pretty decent. Decent, Jenny, decent. Biggest problem I've got is the front of my truck looks like a graveyard. The amount of bugs. It actually sounds like it's raining, but it's actually the flies hitting the front of the truck. guess what I'm doing tonight? If I ever get parked up, I'm aiming to get up to junction 29 truck stop on the M1. Well, might be, mate. Yeah, that's my aim, is to get up there. We'll see. I'm on the, as I said, A449 and up towards Monmouth. That'll take me up to the up to Ross-on-Wye. I'll head up to Ross-on-Wye and pick up the M50. It'll take me up to the M5. The north there on that. Onto the M42. M42 across to the A42. Onto the M1 north. Overnight stop at Chesterfield. M18, M62 into Gull. That'll be in the morning. Oh. That moment when you realise your truck's slowing down, you can't understand why. Because you didn't put the cruise control back on. Duh. Question for you, another question for you. I like asking you guys questions. American truck vloggers, who do you suggest? I've been watching Trucker Josh vlogs. He's alright. He's alright. Yeah, he's okay. But who do you suggest? Give me some ideas to watch. I've got my favourites in the UK that I watch. I don't mind telling you. Trucker Jenko, obviously. Trucker Andy. Trucker Craig. Kev T when he's vlogging about trucking and not building models because I really don't flog my boat. DD 2012, obviously. You can't not watch DD 2012, can you? Freaking lunatic, man. Who else? Trucker Will, It's a High-Ab Life. Trucker Haley, when she posts. Nessa Trucker UK, when she posts. Sort your audio out, Nessa. Makes it so much easier to watch. I know mine's crap at the moment, but I'm working on it. Who else? Scottish Trucker, he's pretty cool. You need to sort your audio out as well, mate. Says Mr. Professional here. This is probably the worst audio I've had for a long time. If that thing down there had been picking up very well, this thing, hang on. This thing, if it's not picking up very well, and I'm having to use the camera, because I simply don't know until I get home and download it all, and I'm having to use the camera audio, if I'm using the camera audio, it's going to be crap. So, all I can do about that, I've ordered, as I said right at the start of the vlog, I've ordered another microphone, a lapel mic. I don't know the differences, but if you look at the end of the plug, you've got different amounts of rings and plastic metal rings around it, and like I had a 4 and I needed a 3 or something. I don't know. So I've ordered one anyway, so we'll hopefully it'll be arriving this week sometime, so next week we should, fingers crossed, be okay. If not, I'm going to gaffer tape that to my face here, just here. I'm going to gaffer tape it, stick it there, so that the audio mic's right next to my gob. Yeah, so anyway, other vloggers, I know I digressed, other vloggers, American vloggers, I'd like to see American and Canadian vloggers, give us some suggestions to go watch. Some sort of scenario of what I do, you know, some sort of layout to what I do, as in what I do, what Jenko does, Trucker Andy does it, various others, same kind of layout. It'd just be interesting to watch it from overseas, over the pond. I can't seem to find anyone. Oh, Ned Kelly's another one. Trucker Ned Kelly, he's another one I enjoy watching. I'm fairly new to getting into his vlogs, to be fair, but he's another nutter. He don't give a shit, which is good, excuse my language. But yeah, it's good. What But those of you have noticed, I've had my ears lowered. That really means I've had my hair cut. My good lady cut my hair on the weekend. Does it look good? She trimmed my beard for me. Way too short, I might add. She cut way too much off. But she's admitted that she don't like it. She don't like my beard when it was very long. She don't like it. Oh. So I'm tempted to go full face beard. Not that I'm nasty or anything, you understand, of course, no, it's just because I want one, not because it's a wind a wife up. Honest. I was tempted to do a DD and cut some funky shape into it, but I thought, nah. Went for the rounded rather than squared look. Trimmed it nicely. So right, I've waffled on and whittled on enough for now. I will love you, leave you, and I'll get back to you later on. Probably when I'm approaching Junction 29, provided I get up there, I should be alright. Should be alright for time and that. So I'll give you a bell. Give you a bell? I will give you a bell. I'll give you a shout when I get up there. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now. Hi, guys. It's been a while. I've been on the road 3 hours 20, something like that. I'm on the M1 at the moment. Some of you I'm probably fully aware of. I'm just approaching Junction 29. So I'm going to drop into there for the night. It's an open booking for tomorrow. I can get there when I feel like it, but I'll be there at 7:30 in the morning, something like that. It is a building site, so I expect them to be there from about 7:30 onwards. When I get across towards the site and there's a Shell petrol, Shell station there, I'll stop there, have some breakfast, and toot on across the road. It's only about 5 minutes from there. It's near the Tesco's distribution centre, just off the side of the M62 where we're going. So like Tom Pudding Lane or something like that it's called. Nice and easy. So the plan for tonight is to get into here. It's only about 5 minutes away. It's not far from here. It'll put me in there nicely on a. By the time I've done my paperwork, it'll be a 13-hour day because it's now 25 to 7. I started at 6. The truck's in the wrong gear. So yeah, I'll get my paperwork done, pull my card out for a 13, and then I've really got to do something about the roadkill on my windscreen. It is horrendous. It is horrendous. The amount of splatters, and we're not talking. I don't know if I can get a photo. I might get a photo and stick it on Instagram. You might have already seen it by the time you watch this. I don't know if I can get it. But there's some splatters that must be 1.5 inches, 2 inch in diameter. There's one right in the centre over there. It's splattered out. It must be about. There's one splatter. It must have gone about 4 inch. Massive. Some big blooming flies. Well, there were. So I've got that to do. Obviously, if my windscreen's like that, the front of the truck's like that. So I'm going to have to take care of that tonight. What else got planned for tonight? Wheels. No, I'm going to leave my wheels. Because in the morning, I'm going to call into our yard at Mark and Vale. I'm going to use a hose pipe. I'll wash my wheels. Far easier than using product on. Cheaper, quicker. I just want to get all brake dust. The black crap off the wheels. It's pointless putting effort into cleaning the wheels because the site's going to be dusty tomorrow, so they're going to be pretty bad by the time I finish anyway. So hopefully I can get near a hose pipe of some description sometime tomorrow and get them washed off. Because I believe I'm going on curtains. So I'm working Saturday and probably working Sunday. So this vlog might be late out, but obviously you'll know that because it wasn't there at 10 o'clock on Sunday, as normal. So on that note, make sure you go and hit the subscribe button if you've enjoyed what you've seen. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I do upload. I try upload on Sunday morning at 10 AM, but obviously if I'm working I can't, well I simply can't get it edited in time to get it available. I do edit it as soon as I possibly can when I get home the weekend, whenever that may be. I'm hoping I can get in here. If I can't, I've still got time. Worst case scenario, I've got to our yard at Markham Vale. So I'm going to take you into tomorrow with me. Space. I'm going to take you into tomorrow with me because there's not been a lot of interesting footage for you. It's only been there's been a lot of driving here and there, you know. So yeah, I'll take you in with me tomorrow. Hopefully I can get some tipping footage. So on that note, I'll leave you to it because I'm going to go stick it next to that here, Davis. So I will love you and leave you, and I'll speak to you in the morning. Take care.
We don't belong here. I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our roots get stuck in the mud. Let's pack up a life, baby, and call it a night. 'Cause the longer we stay here, the harder the fight. I said, hey, yeah, 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 call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, yeah, 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 follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. We won't regret this. Let's kiss the past goodbye. I'm longing to live this free life I've been hearing about. You will see us howling.
Morning guys,
Like wolves.
how are we doing? Well, it's Friday morning, it's 10 to 9. I've been on site now for how long have I been here? About an hour. Left yesterday, going into that place at Cardiff. I was in there about an hour and a half, got loaded. Oh no, I took you into truck stop with me, didn't I? Yeah, I went into truck stop. Yeah, good night to Kip. I left there at 6. I went to Glue's Garage, which is a Shell petrol station just off the side of M62. I think people call it junction 36. So they call it junction 36 truck stop. Yeah, so I spent I had breakfast there because I knew there were already 2 wagons waiting to come in here. Two subbies, I think. I don't know, different company.
I'm listening.
Sat nav's listening. I didn't say no to you, love. So yeah, let me take that. Let me get off here. Stupid little camera. Oh. Yeah, you can see construction site. I'm actually inside the building. So that's my view out the front. And you can just make it out the other side of that. A little excavator is another truck. That's one of the other contractors. I'll walk you back up there. So yeah, obviously it's a construction site to building this building, and what we've got on the back is cladding. You know, the fascia cladding for the walls. I thought it was roofing, but it's actually cladding for the walls. And who knows how long it's going to be. I believe I'm working Sunday this week. I'm definitely working tomorrow, as in Saturday. I'm pretty sure I'm working Sunday, so obviously this vlog's going to be late. But I have just taken a photograph and I will be posting on social media, so if you're following me on social media, you will have known, you will have pre-warned that this is going to be a late vlog. Social media is, as always, Facebook and Instagram. Go check them both out. Links in the description. So I think because it's the site it is, they ain't going to let me film on here. So I'm going to call the vlog for now, or for today, for this week. Oh, he's going to snap that pin. Yeah, I'm going to call the vlog for this week. And I just want to say thank you for everybody. If you've watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. If you've not done so already, please go subscribe. It don't cost now. It's totally free to subscribe. Hit the notification bell and then you'll get a warning. A warning? Yeah. Warning! Warning! Fat man is posting! No, you'll get a notification every time I upload something. So with this being late, you'll get notified when this one is late if you were already subscribed. But obviously you won't know about it because you're not subscribed. Yeah, if you're not, you get me. Confused myself. Yeah, I'm still well over 50% of views are from non-subscribed people. So I'd appreciate it if you went and subscribed, hit that notification bell, get the subscription up. Also, make sure you give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Just make sure you do one or the other for me. Really appreciate that. Don't forget to send your selfies through the social media pages again, and my personal business email, which is witteringtrucker@gmail.com. Stick it below again, and yeah, send me the selfies and we can do the montage as I explained earlier. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, all those that are confused, thanks for riding along with me. Make sure you stay safe, wash your hands, stay indoors. Please don't be one of those morons in the park enjoying your weekend. It's going to be wet anyway. Cheers guys, and I'll catch up with you next week. Bye.